Starting to see all my freckles. What I must do? I don't be heading older. Don't know where that came from. Somebody wants cigars. I don't know who it is. One of my ancestors wants a cigar. They remembering how it tasted and how the smoke swirled around. Well, ancestors of the most highest consciousness and divine light, I'm here. I'm willing. I'm ready. I'm open. I am accepting. What do you have for me today? You know, dancing helps to relieve a lot of stress. For me, dancing is freeing to me. Dancing for me helps me to connect. And you don't have to be doing no dances that everybody is doing. Just move your body. And trust me, they are moving with you. Everything you do is not only helping you, it's helping them as well. Helping them to move, helping them to elevate, helping them to remember, which is really helping you to remember. Since everything that was in them is in you. Isn't that amazing? If nobody else sees it, I see it. It's amazing to me. Every time that I start to think about them just out of the blue, or if I'm led to cook something, or if I'm led to create something, it always reminds me of them, and sometimes I just bust out in tears, you know? I don't know why. It's quite emotional. People have been through so much trauma. And to imagine living your whole life being traumatized this way and that way. Can you imagine back in the day being traumatized by family members? But everyone knew and just swept it under the rug and didn't say anything, didn't do anything about it. And you were forced to go around the same people that did stuff to you like it was nothing. Go on and give such and such a hug. Been there. But I can remember when a family member tried to do that to my daughter. Somebody I really cared for took care of him like he was my own child. I think that if someone had not have stopped me, I would have killed him. I pulled out locks. I had a vice grip and I was beating him with it. I stood in the middle of the street and screamed because that was something I had never experienced before. That feeling. People have done things to me all my life. But when they chose to do it to my child, that was in my gut, you know. After he left, I went to tell my mother in the same house. She said she's not going to get into that. I heard it, but I didn't let that, it didn't stun me or anything. Like, now I'm thinking about it. I moved on to another family member, went to her house to tell her. I told her. Crickets. I called friends. I called his partner over and over again and told her to be careful because she had a little girl. I said, just be careful. Then that feeling set in that no one was going to be on my side. I remember going to court. It was just me and my daughter. On one side of the court. And on the other side of the court was the perpetrator and all these family members crowded around him. If you ever felt alone, that was a time when I felt alone. But it didn't stop me. It didn't break me. I had to deal with that. What my child had to go through with that. And it's probably still affecting her in her life now, but I can say she's strong, like me. And we've had conversations, so I haven't gotten her deep feelings about it, but we have touched on it. Many moments like that. It was all a setup. I think I was supposed to just sweep it under the rug and not say anything like everyone did before. Oh no. They say with the generational curse breakers that those are the ones who choose to not go through the same stuff. Which means you're going to have to feel everything. And I feel everything. I see everything. I may not always address it in the past, but now enough is enough. My grandbabies, I probably won't be able to protect them from everything because they have their own journey and they got their own tests and lessons that they have to learn. But I swear that whatever I can do while I'm here, no matter how I look, no matter what they say, I'm gonna do my best so they won't have to go through that. For those that don't want to go through that, now there may be some who are okay with that. They okay with sleeping with family members to this day. That's not me. That person even told the police that came by the house that I did that to him. Well, whatever. Say whatever, do whatever. I know the truth. There's nobody's gonna gaslight me about that. I won't let him do it, Grandma. I will not. And I know you tried to warn me about a lot of things. And I'm so grateful for you for that. It's all good. I'm so grateful for my whole spiritual team. Those in my bloodline, my lineage. Even those who are not a part of my lineage, who have come on board to help me. I am grateful. All of those that I see in my dreams or in my meditation that just come to me to assist me to keep going, to move. I am grateful. I will always be grateful. There are people who've done things against me. Their ancestors are on my side. I see them in my dreams. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I have never had so many cheer me on in the 3D, but in the 5D, in the spiritual realm, they come in droves to help me. And I am so grateful for that. I am even grateful. Let me explain this first. When I was a Christian, I was told that demons were evil and angels were good. That is not always true. There are a lot of cases where demons will do good. They have their own agenda. I understand that. But they all answer to the one. And when the one says, don't mess with that one, there's nothing that they can do. I don't care who sends them. There is nothing that they can do unless you willingly allow them to do it. I remember in my old house, I was in meditation. And, excuse me, there was one that came to me. So if I'm sitting here with my eyes closed, it came to my face like this. And it startled me for a minute. But I remember being told, when you see them, ask them who they are and what they want. So I didn't ask who it was. I did say, are you here to harm me? And of course, it spoke to me telepathically, saying no. I said, did someone send you? Yes. I don't remember what else I said. Oh, I remember asking it, did you come just to show me that you were sent to me? And it said yes. So, when you are good, you do good, you exude good, and the one and only knows who you are and sent you to do something, and you are on the path to do that, that's what will happen. There was another time, a certain spirit was sent to me to monitor me. And I sensed that it didn't want to be there. It was almost like it was sad to be or to do what it was doing. So I had a conversation with it, asking it, was it a monitoring spirit? Yeah. And it let me know that someone had forced it to come and monitor me, to watch me. I asked it, was there any way that it can just go and not report back what it is that they saw? And they told me no. And I told it that I'm a sovereign being and I have authority to speak to you. And I'm telling you that you're not allowed to be here. I don't give you permission to be here. And that I command you to go back to whoever sent you and to never come again. It went away. I don't know what happened. And as I'm speaking to you, it or someone is telling me that someone did something in the graveyard. That was someone in my family that was passed on. And they made wow, this is sick. Wow. They made it come to me. That's why I didn't want to be there. I just got that. I did not realize that at the time. That is so... Anyway. You're okay now. I know we're in the day and age where all these people want to be a witch or a warlock. They don't know how to go to the Creator and get strength and whatever from the Creator. Or, how do I say this? They don't know how to create within themselves, because we are creator, co-creator. They don't know how to do that. Alchemize is the word. So they are so dead set on stealing. Slow down. thank you for that information. I can see that. I know that all of these people, known and unknown, seen and unseen, have been doing so many things to deem me as unfit, crazy, dead. Just unable to take care of myself, unable to handle anything that has been given to me. That's why there are certain things that I just didn't want to say, because I know they're looking at certain things and they're going to try to say and do whatever to use that to sue me or put me in prison or whatever, just so that I cannot be. But I stand strong and tell you on this day, Friday the 13th, 2024, that my spiritual team got me. The Creator got me. And the more and more that they try to do to me, against me, they're only digging ditches for themselves. I don't know what any of these people are doing, what's happening to them, if anything is happening to them. That's not my issue. That's not my worry. I just have to do what it is that I'm told to do every day. And it's not like I have a whole synopsis about what it is I'm supposed to do. Just be me. It's all I keep hearing all the time. Be me. Stay on my throne. Adjust my crown. Just be me. And if I do that, then they got me. I can't remember what this judge's name was. It's a female judge. She was on television. She was a brown woman. I can't think of the name. But she was kind of tough. And she has a YouTube or TikTok or something. I think she was saying she was doing that because when her husband passed away, she kind of fell into depression, and she was told to do something to help to get her out of that. And she recently had a video talking about how many pounds of pressure can you take or something like that. And the story was, she was in a store. The cashier was a young brown girl, and there was a customer that she was dealing with. Then behind that customer was a woman, and then it was the ex-judge. So if I can think of her name, I'll put it below. So the young woman packed up all her groceries in the plastic bags. And the customer waited till she got through and said, I don't want plastic. I want paper. So she took everything out and put it in paper bags. The customer waited till she got completely done and said, you have too many groceries in the bags. It's going to be too heavy for me to carry. So I don't know what she did. If she took it out, I don't remember her saying what happened. I don't know if she took it out, made it lighter or whatever. But at that point, the cashier looked at the two customers, the judge and the other lady, behind the customer she was dealing with. She gave her a look. The one right behind the customer looked behind her at the judge and smiled. And then apparently they both looked at the cashier. And the judge was stating that at that point, that was her relief or something to that effect, to let her know that everything is okay. You may want to nut up, but don't do it. And the judge was just saying that a lot of people would say, you know, you can't let people get away with that. Blasey splee. You can't let them do that because they're going to keep doing it, whatever. And the judge was saying she didn't look at it that way. She looked at it as if you ignore certain behaviors, and then the next one that person goes to try to do the same thing, and they ignore that behavior, at some point, that person is going to have to stop because they see that it's not going to trigger what they were trying to do. She was purposely doing that in order to trigger something in the women. And she didn't get that. And I thought that was so good. And it's funny because I was in the store today. First line I was into, it was this person who had all this stuff on the thing. And just a little room for me to start putting my stuff on. And then there were some people behind me with a lot of stuff. So the customer said to me, you should not basically get out of line, but she was like, you might want to go somewhere else because they're having some issues. So I was like, oh, okay. I picked up my stuff and went into the next line. That person had a whole lot of stuff. I only had a little bit of room. Anyway, when I got up there, the sign said card only. I was like, but I need to pay for some things with cash or what have you. Because it was separate stuff. Anyway. Basically, the woman was new. And it's like 3 or 4 times she had to stop, go to, because we were right in front of the desk where they do the lottery and stuff. She had to keep going over there and getting the person, supervisor, whatever, to come and help her with something. And you know, you can hear in the background, and, you know, something in me wanted to be like, you know, have an attitude, but I had to think. One, it made me think about that. And two, it made me think about every job that I had where I was new at it, and you're gonna have some fumbles, some things gonna happen, and you want somebody to be understanding. So she kept apologizing, and I was like, it's okay. We all gotta start somewhere. You know, I know she felt bad about it, but that's life. You're learning something new. It takes time. It's not gonna happen like that, you know. So I felt good because I was still able to encourage her to keep doing it, you know. Anyway, why can't everybody be like that? Everybody's in a rush to go absolutely nowhere. Nowhere. Ain't doing shit. Anyway. Alright, I am feeling a little better. I needed to get that out. I am learning that if something comes to me and it makes me want to cry or feel a certain way, it's okay to be in my feelings and do what I gotta do. Just don't stay there. And I understand that. I am grateful for the memory so it can come up and go out. Because I am determined to break those generational curses. Which, let me tell you about this dream. Maybe I did say it, I don't know. But I was in class and I was telling everyone about my dream that I was on this street. Now, it's a busy street. It's like 8 lanes, 4 on each side. And then there's like a medium in the middle that has like grass and flowers and stuff. And for some reason, on that busy street, I'm in the middle, in the medium, on the grass, knocked out, asleep. And all of a sudden, this elephant, not a baby elephant, a full-grown elephant, falls. If I'm laying down, it falls right in front of my face, and all I see is the tail, the ass part. It was dead. But I didn't jump up. I didn't holler, scream. None of that. I just laid there and rested. And I thought it was like a political thing because it was around voting time or whatever. And I thought the elephant was dead. You get me? And one of my classmates said that when she heard me talking, the first thing she thought of, that I had broken a generational curse. And I was like, you know what? I think that was even better. I'm gonna roll with that. And then she was explaining about how the elephants are, they remember everything. They are social. How they, take care of, read about elephants. And how they live for such a long time. And then it was dead in front of me while I'm resting. That's powerful. That is powerful. It's like, I like these dreams, but I've always been a dreamer. I've always dreams about certain things. Just recently, I'm learning how to interpret them. Because it used to be I would dream something, years might go by, and then I have another dream that connects that one. Now, they are coming back to back, and I'm able to like put them together much sooner, which is very helpful. Because things are going really fast. I don't know if anyone of y'all noticed that, but things are moving fast. Really, really fast. Either that, or we all just jump in timelines or something. I had a dream about that too, so maybe that's what it is. I'm grateful. I'm not gonna put this one out because I was advised not to talk about my good news because I have so many people who don't like me being a generational curse breaker. Yeah, I get it. I just want to say to whoever is able to see this, I know that I'm rambling. Most of my videos, I'm just being me and I'm just rambling. They don't have any kind of structure or anything. It's just me because that's how things are happening for me. I'm getting things up. I'm letting them come out and I'm just getting them out. And I'm hoping that for all of those people who are generational curse breakers or whatever you want to call it, if you're watching this, I hope that something helps you, something that I said. I declare and decree that none of my tears are in vain. Every tear that I cry will be used to bring joy and wealth to myself and those that come behind me. Let my words be some encouragement to you. I know I may not know you. To those who do know me, I am not going to go there. Let me just say, I give and I receive love freely. To those that truly accept it and truly deserve it. Keep moving forward. It will all be okay. Alright. My grandpapa over there looking a little lonely, so I'm gonna go through the ball with him and have some fun and give him some hugs and rubs and stuff. Love y'all.